I just got to Croatia, and I would describe it as like a Greece-Italy hybrid. Like it's like a lot of the buildings are really, really old, but it's really green. It's like gorgeous weather. The airport was really nice, like small but like modern and like so easy. Like you just get off the plane straight to baggage. There's like 3 carousels. You just keep going. Like it was so easy. I'm so tired. It's 10 a.m. and my Airbnb, I can drop my bags off, but because there were people here like checking out like literally 5 minutes ago, it has to be cleaned. So I'm gonna take my beach bag and go for a wander, maybe get some food way by the beach, sleep on the beach perhaps. This is the beach at the end of my street. So I'm at this market in like the city centre, and I am just craving fruit. I got 2 peaches and this rock melon, and it was €8, which is very expensive, but hopefully it's good. It's not particularly cold, but I'm starving, so I'm sure it's going to be delicious. I will never hate anything as much as I hate the concept of having to pay to use the toilet. I don't know what it is, but I find it really annoying. So I just went to, there was like a supermarket, and they've got these things that look like burger rings, and I'm like craving something savoury, probably because I haven't had lunch. And I also got some orange juice because I need some vitamin C. And I got some like, I'm pretty sure it's Croatian chocolate. It kind of looks like a Milka bar. And like 2 protein yogurt pudding things, just for like breakfast or snacks. And I'm gonna go back and sit in the shade because I still haven't got a text from my Airbnb saying that it's ready yet. So I'm just gonna read my book. I'm currently reading, what is it called? The Holiday. And 3 Women by Lisa Today. Like 2 books. Like I'm listening to one and I'm reading one. And they're both good. So I'll keep you updated. I'm in my Airbnb. I'll give you a little tour. So you walk in the front door. It's like a little dining area and fridge. This is the bathroom, and I'm so stoked there's a washing machine because I've been away for almost 2 weeks and I have so many dirty clothes. Kitchen. And like the living / bedroom. It's funny because the inside's really lovely, but the outside of the buildings here like look a little bit rough, but there's air conditioning and I'm so happy about it. I just had such an amazing nap. As you can tell, I still sound very sick. My throat really hurts. I'm venturing out to go and get some dinner, and I need to keep reminding myself that I'm on holidays in Europe and I can eat and enjoy myself and it's fine, because I'm noticing that I've definitely put on weight, and I need to pretend like one of my friends was telling me they were in my situation, and I would be like, don't be so ridiculous. You have all the time in the world when you get back home to normal routine to exercise and be healthy. And it's not as if I'm even being unhealthy. I wouldn't say. I'm just being a little bit more sedentary than usual. And obviously I'm enjoying my food, which I think is normal and fine. And I need to stop being vain because nothing's ever that serious. And I cannot open this. There we go. Okay, so I'm getting sushi. It's like fully daytime, light outside, but it's definitely dinner time. And I can't remember the name of this place, but it starts with A, and they have like thousands of reviews. It looks delicious. I feel like that would really cure me right now. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, can I get out of here? I'm sweating like you would not believe. But I'm at my table. He's like, you can sit anywhere you want. And I was like, it's a Saturday night and this place is so popular. But I think the trick is everyone eats late in Europe. Like when I was in Italy, people were ordering like entrees at literally 11 p.m. Like I'm an early bird. It's currently 6:40 p.m. So like very early for Europe, I think. But I'm excited to eat, literally look at my solar and shower and go to sleep. Just got back home after dinner. It was 58 Australian dollars, which like it's not terrible, but it's definitely a lot more expensive than it would have been in Australia and probably not as good. I think Australia does sushi really well, but it was still really nice. I showered, moisturized. I don't know if you can hear I think they're cicadas. We don't have cicadas in Australia. I think we only have crickets, but they're so loud. My windows are closed and that's what it sounds like. So this is the chocolate that I bought from the market. I assume it's Croatian, and we're going to try it. My book is getting so good. It's 3 Women by Lisa Taddeo, and I'm a big fan. I really loved her book Animal. Oh my God, I thought it was fantastic. I want her to keep writing more books. She's like my new Dolly Alderton. Not that I ever am over Dolly Alderton, but I need someone to keep pumping books out. So I don't like my chocolate refrigerated. I like it like room temp. This is what it looks like. That is so good. So I got the coconut flavor, like a Bounty, I guess, but it's not like coarse. The coconut filling flavoring is like smooth. That's really good. Almost like a Kinder. It's a 9.5 out of 10. Good morning from Croatia. My voice is just, if anything, I think it's getting worse. I've just spoken to my mom and to Scarlett. I'm feeling a little bit like, not down, but like every day I've just been like so stoked, and just today I'm just like a little bit angsty, like I'm a bit stressed, like I've not done any work. So I'm sitting down for a few hours now, drafting out a podcast episode that I will record today with this voice. I've been waiting weeks to record a Patreon, like waiting for my voice to get better, so you don't have to listen to this, but I'm just gonna bite the bullet, and because I have so much to update you on. Like, I dated in Dubai, I dated in Italy, like work situation, like I've got so much to talk to you about. And I've also got hundreds of hours of footage for YouTube, so I'm going to do a vlog. This one that I'm editing right now is the hens party for one of my besties, Bria, and it was like one of the funnest vlogs because like it was a fun time. Like we had like such a fun weekend. We went to the Gold Coast, and anyway, so I'm sure if you haven't seen it, go and watch it. But I'm going to spend a few hours this morning working, and then I'm going to go down to the beach this afternoon because it's so hot. Honestly, yesterday I was at the beach at like 11 a.m. and I was just cooking. So I'm going to go this afternoon to a different beach, a prettier beach, go for a little walk. It's pretty walkable. I'm finding Split like nice and walkable. And I went to the grocery store yesterday and I got this little protein pudding, which I'm pretty sure is a dessert food, but I'm going to eat it for breakfast. I definitely have put on weight whilst being on holiday, but that's to be expected. I'm trying to slap some sense into myself. And I'm going to take the peaches that I bought yesterday for €8. 2 peaches for €8. I can't even believe that. I'm going to take them to the beach and just chill this afternoon. I need to find a dinner place as well, but for now we are working. Okay, this is the outfit of the day. I've got my togs on. I'm going to go to the beach and lay in the sun. I'm also really hungry. I had a protein yogurt and half a peach, but I'm going to go to this sandwich shop that is like, I saw on TikTok, and it looks like a bougie Subway. So I'm gonna get that and take it to the beach and just read my book for the afternoon. I'm in the middle of a palace. I'm like in the middle of this huge palace, and they like have stores and like shopping within like the actual palace, which is really sick. So you can, just like visit it. And it's pretty cool actually if you're like into history and stuff. It is so hot, it's like 35 degrees. I need to jump in the ocean immediately. It is so hot here, it's blowing my mind. I think it's like 40 degrees, it's 5 p.m. It's hotter than Dubai. I don't know if it is technically, but it feels so much hotter than Dubai. And I don't want to be disrespectful, but the beaches here were not living up to my expectation. I feel like I've seen photos and TikToks. Maybe I'm just in the wrong area, but I am going out tomorrow to like Hvar and like the islands, so hopefully that's a bit more aesthetic. Just instead of sand and pebbles, it's just dirt. But the water was cool. Cannot wait to have a shower. You know when you like covered in like salty water? And drink a liter of water and keep editing. So it is the next morning. I have a cold sore. I want to kill myself. Sorry, no, I don't. That's really dramatic. There's not many things I hate more than cold sores. Half a peach. Going on a hot girl boat today. It's early. It's like 8 o'clock. And it's already like 30 degrees. Wearing a little cover up and a bikini underneath. And I'm excited to get in the water. Day 4.
No, you don't have to go if you don't want to. Beach is on the right side, right?
Arsenal and the theatre is, which was known as the commoners area for the fishermen.
And then left. So I just went for lunch at this restaurant here in Hvar, and I got a local rosé, which was delicious. And I got a Greek salad, and the feta in the Greek salad was absolutely off. Like, it smelled off. You know how dairy just smells like massively, like you should not eat it. And I tasted like 2 pieces and I was like, this is going to make me sick. So I just sort of like didn't really eat it. And there was no dressing on it, and like the tomatoes were spongy, and I was like, this is like, it's like 16 euro. I was like, I'm just, this is kind of like a flop. And so I didn't really eat it, but I was sat next to this older woman who was dining by herself, and he sat me like right next to her. So we started chatting, and she's actually Australian, and she just travels on these cruises all around the world, and she's just like single and fabulous. And she's just sitting there like reapplying her lipstick, and she's just like, we're just like, I was like, I want to be you when I grow up. Anyway, so I'm heading back to the port. I did mention to the waiter, he's like, oh, didn't you like it? And I was like, oh, I do think that it might be off. And they completely like took it off the bill, but also gave me my wine for free. So that was so lovely and extra of them. Obviously, I'd be very happy to pay for my wine. Even I was happy to pay for the salad. But yeah, so nice of them, which is very good customer service. But I literally had like a few pieces of lettuce and tomato and olives. And that's the update I've got for you. We're heading back on the boat. I don't think I'm sunburnt, but Hvar is really beautiful. There's all these yachts everywhere. But it's like a very small place. I think it's like 60 kilometers, she said, from like beginning to end. But this is like the city. Ta-da! Gorge.
¿Mamá ha subido? ¿En otro lado? No sé cómo...
So I'm just heading home now. I think my cold sore is getting worse, which is not a slay. I'm using topical acyclovir, and then I'm using oral valacyclovir, max dose 2 grams. So I'm doing everything I can. I'm trying to put SPF on it as well. I've got like I think it's the ultraviolet SPF 50 lip gloss, and it tastes really gross, but it's the only lip gloss that I have that has SPF in it. Today was so much fun. Oh my god, the boat, it literally just like turned into like a party. Everyone was dancing at the end. It was so much fun. Highly recommend if you're in Split. The company was called Summer Blues, and we went around to like the island, had a couple hours on Hvar. It was so fun. I'm like, you know, when you like spend a day at the beach and you're all just like sweaty and sandy and salty and gross, I'm so looking forward to a shower and a cold drink of water. I just went to the supermarket and got the essentials. I really wanted this like chocolate protein yogurt that I had 2 nights ago, but they didn't have any. So I just got some protein bars. I've got a yogurt. I have to check out tomorrow at 10. But my flight isn't until like 10 p.m. at night. So I'm just gonna hang out at the airport, which sounds a bit boring, but to be honest, I'm just gonna read. I'm going to edit a whole bunch of vlogs, do a lot of work, and it'll be fine. I'm not even worried about it. So today, when I was on the boat, there are a lot of, I can't be sure, but they were like some kind of South American. So they were playing so much like Spanish music and the vibes were just high. There were also like a group of Australians that I don't think knew each other. I think they were like on a Kentucky or something. And one of the guys, he was so smashed. He was like gay, so he wasn't hitting on me. He came over and he was like, "You're Australian?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Who are you here with?" And I was like, "I'm here by myself. I'm traveling alone." And he's like, "Oh my God, are you serious? That's so sad." And like, sure, he was fucked up, but I was like, "No, it's not. I'm having the most amazing time." And he like he kept saying that like 3 or 4 times, like, "Oh my God." And like went and got his friend, like, "She's traveling by herself. Like, come, like we'll adopt you. Like, come and hang out with us." And I'm kind of like, "That's so nice of you, but I'm good." But I'm sure he didn't mean like to be rude or anything, but it was just kind of like, oh, it's not sad actually that I'm traveling by myself. I'm literally having the time of my life. I'm not lonely. I'm doing whatever I want to do whenever I want to do it. And yeah, so if you've ever thought about traveling by yourself, I highly recommend. I'm literally having so much flipping fun. And this isn't the first time I've traveled by myself. I did most of Asia by myself. And I will always be such a fan of traveling on your own because it's just like, I feel genuinely so like content. Sorry, I have a runny nose. So content and happy and like chill and empowered and grateful. And I'm just like so happy to be here. So that's the update. I'm gonna get all comfy. I'll show you the chocolate as well. This is, I think I showed it previously. I ate that whole block and I bought 2 more. This is so bomb. And I got some vitamin C because I need it. I feel a lot better. Like it's really just like a runny nose right now. And then some of these protein bars. I don't know how much protein a protein bar has to have for it to be called a protein bar. Oh, it's all in Croatian. 422 calories. Oh my Lord, that's lunch. No, that's toxic. We're not counting calories. Sorry, ignore me. How? I have no idea. I think it says 16. There's 16 grams of something. I don't know if it's protein or what, but it looks delicious. It looks just like chocolate. So, also, it's so exciting. I finished my audiobook today, which was, oh my God, The Holiday. So good, like so good. Didn't go where I thought it was going to go. I thought it was like predictable the whole time, and then boom, the biggest plot twist ever. So good. And then I also finished my physical book, which I'm like reading on my phone, like an ebook, and that was 3 Women by Lisa Tadea. Loved it. Also 4 out of 5. I'm now just starting Lola in the Mirror, and it's a bit abstract. It's literally set in Brisbane, like 15 minutes away from where I live, which is so trippy. But yeah, I need to start packing because I check out in the morning and we're going to Paris. I've just checked out of my Airbnb. We are leaving Croatia. I'm flying to Paris. My flight isn't until literally 10 p.m. and it is 10 a.m. And I'm gonna just sort of go to the desk and be like, is there any possibility you can put me on an earlier flight? Like if not, all good, I'll just stay there and work and hang out and read. But that's the update. Cold sore update. I took more Valcycler this morning, so hopefully it just goes away. Okay, update. It's 1 p.m. and Split Airport is like the least layover friendly airport to ever exist. I'm sitting on the floor because there's no comfy chairs. It's literally just like cafeteria style chairs. And there's like one bar here that sells sandwiches and Pringles. And that's it. And so I bought a sandwich and I bought a packet of Pringles. But yeah, I can't check in and drop my bag until like 7 p.m. and then my flight's at 9 p.m. and I was planning on like getting to the airport and seeing if I could get on an earlier flight, but there is no earlier flight. There is one flight today from Split to Paris, and it's the flight that I'm on at 9 p.m. So it's honestly, it is what it is. I'm just gonna hang out. I've got a peach, I've got chocolate, I've got a protein bar, I've got water. It's just like $5 Australian airport water, and I'm just gonna read my book. I've edited a YouTube vlog, but it's really hot actually. The air conditioning is not great. Yeah, this airport is not my favorite. Like there's no charging ports anywhere that I can see. People just sleep on the ground. Not very comfy. It is 7 p.m. I have officially been in Split Airport all day. I've had a really productive day actually. I applied for 2 postdocs, so some jobs, and I read a bit, and yeah, I've just been like chilling, edited 1 YouTube video, and I just did my bag drop and checked in, and my bag's 29 kilos and I've only paid for 23, and she was so lovely. She was like, it's okay. I was like, I really appreciate you, because the first like connecting flight that I went on, the woman literally charged me like €60 because I was over the luggage. It's just so nice, like when they don't have to, and they just choose not to. It's just so nice. They don't have to. And I got a text that my flight's been delayed, so it was supposed to take off at 9, and now it's saying like 9:30, and I'm just like, of course this would happen. I could literally be in my hotel in Paris right now, but I'm not going to get in until like 1 a.m. It's okay. I just paid $12 for a bottle of water and a mini Coke. It also blows my mind that this is an international airport and there's no drinking fountains. Like the fact that you just have to pay for bottles of water. Australia really knows what's up in that regard. Okay, so my flight's been delayed an hour, so 10:05 p.m, which means I have been here for basically 12 hours, which is crazy. I don't think I'm getting dinner because, like I said, there's literally a cafe here and all they have is bread rolls, and I had a bread roll earlier today and it was pretty mid, to be honest. I don't want another one. I just spent $16 at duty free on gummy bears and I regret nothing. Not even gummy bears, it's actually a Haribo mix, so that's gonna be my girl dinner.